The Office of the Special Superintendent of Police CID Branch had organized a one-day state-level conference on anti-human trafficking at the State Convention Center, Shillong, on the 31st of March 2023. Those who attended the program included the Director General of Police Meghalaya, Dr. L R Bishnoi, the Chairperson of the Meghalaya State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Ïamonlang Syiem, the Director of the Meghalaya State Judicial Academy, M L Nongbri, Deputy Superintendent of Police ACB, Neena Rabha, Senior Superintendent of Police CID Branch, Dr. Raghavendra Kumar MG, state government officials from the Law Department, besides resource persons and others. The program had been organized to sensitize law enforcement agencies and other stakeholders of government departments on the latest laws, rules, and modus operandi used by traffickers to lure victims, and also on the roles that all agencies can effectively play on a regular basis on various issues related to human trafficking.
Many thoughts bombard our minds. What is a human trafficking? Why this problem is prevalent in India? What are the likely causes for these problems? What are the factors responsible for the human trafficking? And what is the existing legal provisions to take care of these problems? How this problem can be solved in India? All these thoughts come to our mind. If you have interest in history, in 11th century, the Al-Biruni visited India. And after that, in 14th century, Ibn Battuta also came here. Both of these travelers, they mentioned about the problems of the slaves system in India, where the human beings were purchased and sold like any other commodity. This slavery system is just like a component of human trafficking. And the human trafficking has many facets. The Article 370 of the IPC and the Immoral Trafficking Prevention Act 1956, they have described the human traffickings in very details. So basically, I'm not going for exact legal definition, but it has to be three components in it. First is action, second is transportation, and third is the purpose. If we get, the missing children, the Supreme Court has recently given decision, particularly after Bachpan Bachao Andolan, that any missing children reported by the parents or by the village headmen, that it should be treated as a criminal case. Earlier we used to make missing entries in the general diary in the Thana only, but after Supreme Court decision, any missing children, it should be treated as a criminal case, and preferably it should be treated as a trafficking, so that we can investigate from that point of view.
Trafficking, as every other kind of abuse and exploitation, is a moral violation. It's a human rights violation, it's a legal violation, it's a social violation, it's a violation of, in fact, not violation is a soft word. It should be something, it's something that is so deep, it wrenches society. And then, as we said, even during the pandemic, I've heard that, apart from when we talk about organ trade and so on, that even the skin, people, again, that is what we hype up, that beautiful skin and all, even guys are fair and handsome. Is it fair and handsome? Kind of thing, we just kind of jump on that, and therefore you can see the obsession that people have of beauty and skin products. So that's why, and people, they even have bathed in blood. So you don't know what a kind of weird, kind of perverse, kind of impulses that people have, but they exploit the most vulnerable, and that is children. That's the most frightening of all. So again, we talk about Just recently, by the way, I watched a video of a 17-year-old. Have anybody seen that? A 17-year-old in the rat hole of the coal mines. I don't know whether that's illegal or not, but here was this guy, he was a YouTuber, and he's getting a lot of likes and subscribe. A lot of people have subscribed to his video. I mean, here blatantly he's crossing the line. I mean, he's a child under 18 in that kind of labor situation. It may be bonded labor, but he's also using technology to kind of speak out, and perhaps he doesn't know the consequences. But then these are the things that are happening today. So they prey on the vulnerable. So when we talk about that, a good thing that the Indian government has done is that they're trying to match schemes and so on to those socio-economic families.